I'm Lotus, and my little delivery here is on defending our rights. Colorado Springs, oh, wait a minute. Do we have a mic?
We decided not.
Not to use that? Okay. Colorado Springs, in many ways, is a diverse community. Yet there is one thing that we all agree on, which is that our rights are sacred. Don't tread on me, the coiled rattlesnake flag, which I think all of us are familiar with. Was a symbol for resistance during the American Revolution that has clear meaning to all of us today. Due to fracking, the oil and gas industry in the state of Colorado threaten our health, water, air, property values, tourist industry, parks, open spaces, even our wonderful views. At a February 25th council meeting and other meetings, the previous city council was told by the city attorney's office, local government designee in the oil and gas industry, that the city council does not have the following rights: to keep the oil and gas industry out of our residential neighborhoods, to keep the oil and gas industry out of our parks, to have any control over the injection of dangerous chemicals into our ground, to require the oil and gas industry to monitor our groundwater more frequently, to hire local inspectors. Our council was basically told that it has almost no rights to protect we citizens' health, water, air, soil, parks, and open spaces. In order to prevent this oil and gas industry assault on Colorado Springs from happening, our organization, Colorado Springs Citizens for Community Rights, is attempting to place on the ballot a Bill of Rights charter amendment banning fracking that will allow us all to stand up for our rights, to stand up against the state of Colorado in the oil and gas industry. The more we have engaged in this struggle to protect our rights, the clearer it has become that the current state and federal laws primarily protect the oil and gas industry rather than we citizens in our city government. These laws that protect the oil and gas industry are the problem and must be changed at both the state and federal levels. We think we will prevail in this struggle, this legal struggle, to get our Bill of Rights charter amendment banning fracking on the ballot. This charter amendment is a legal, educational, and organizing tool that will help us all by assisting us in our struggle to lessen the rights of Colorado government in the oil and gas industry and increase the rights of we citizens in our city government. There have been 15, I think this was mentioned earlier, 15 Bill of Rights laws banning fracking, and these are very similar to ours, and none of them has even been challenged. The more local governments across Colorado stand up against the state of Colorado in the oil and gas industry, the more likely the state and federal laws that currently protect the oil and gas industry will be changed so that we can have our rights back. Thus, we will not only be getting our Bill of Rights charter amendment passed in Colorado Springs, but we will be working with others across Colorado in order to create a groundswell of pressure to change the laws in Colorado related to citizen and government rights, or local government rights, and banning fracking statewide. We are not alone in this struggle to protect our rights. As was pointed out earlier, there are communities across Colorado that are moving in a similar direction, and there will be soon, this will be spreading like a wildfire. Our approach to banning fracking is different from several other approaches in that there is no mention of regulating in our charter amendment. Our focus is almost exclusively on rights. Our basic inalienable rights are higher law than regulatory law. We draw our inspiration from the civil rights and the women's suffrage movements. The laws and the courts were not on their side, and yet they prevailed. They changed the laws at the highest levels. We will do the same. There is a revolution of sorts going on here in Colorado Springs, across Colorado, and in a growing number of states. I'm going to close with a statement from Fort Collins Mayor Pro Tem Kelly Olson for our Governor Frackenlooper. Olson recently said, "The governor should spend his time protecting the health, safety, and welfare of the citizens of Colorado rather than acting like the chief lobbyist for the oil and gas industry." Thank you.